Greetings. Hello, everybody. Salute to everybody. Beautiful. Oh, there you go. There's the stuff. Greetings. Greetings, my magnificent people. Out here moving around. This guy's beautiful. It's so pretty out here. I don't know what to say. That's the only reason why I went live, because it's so beautiful. It's so pretty outside, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice backyard. I like a backyard that nobody would ever think there was in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Green Vegan. What up, baby? Shout out to the Green Vegan, man. Shout out to Don Peter Press. Smooth ass nigga. What's going on? Shout out to everybody, man. We moving, you know. That's what we say here. It's good. Slow, you know what I mean? Slow, simple. Moving. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. This shit's gleaming so much. Let that lady live over here. Let me see. Shit, hold on. Damn. It's so sunny out here, I can't see the screen. So if I'm delayed on the comments, please forgive me, because it's mad sunny. I ain't complaining. But these stupid phones, you know what I hate about these phones? The lighter it is outside, they don't allow you to lighten the phone up. I said it's so dumb. So the phone gets dimmer. Somebody called me back. I was waiting for this FaceTime, and my man's supposed to be putting something together with this whole. Hold on. See if I can post the phone up. Yeah, my man was supposed to be helping me with this situation with these cameras. I think he forgot about me, so I ain't moving around. So what's going on, everybody? Listen, it's a real simple conversation today. You know what I'm saying? Real simple conversation, man. I got a lot of lingo to teach y'all, so y'all can learn about, understand what it's about. Y'all know about white liver, white girl, white liver, white woman, the black woman, white liver with a white liver. You know what I'm saying? Black woman can have a white liver too, and that situation is very, very, you'll appreciate it as a man. You ain't gonna complain about it. You know, you ain't gonna complain about it. There ain't no complaints. But she may not know she have it, because a white liver woman is very, very, very horny. She's always horny, you know. And when they get horny, their horniness is a whole different level. Their horniness is like, you know, they want to fuck all the time. And when you have sex with them, they be like, oh yes, yes. Then hold on, let me get over here. I don't want nobody hear me making moaning sounds. So I'm gonna open up the back of this truck so I could give y'all a little more closer attention, man. The so the thing is with the white liver woman, right? Shout out to True. What up, True? What's going on? Shout out to True. So the white liver woman, you only have the white liver when you have white blood. You understand? So you gotta, if you're a black woman and you got a white mother, it really goes in from the mother. So if the father's white, you could kind of get a little lucky. But if that mother's white, forget it. You got it. So the mother's white, your father's black, forget it. You're going. It's an inherited disease that comes from the mother, and she don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times, if you watch, I'll give you one example. There's this porn star named Tiana Trump. She's a major freak, and I don't know if you ever understand, but a woman that gets horny versus a woman that is naturally horny, right? So a naturally horny woman is just she's an animal, like you know. Once you get her started, forget it. Like she's always gonna go a little extra. Now, they don't have too much of passion. The passion comes from the black woman's side, right? So you got the passion from the black woman's side, and you got the white side, just the white liver. So it's just raw, right? With a black woman, a lot of times when you see a freaky white black woman, she's always passionate. The darker, she's always like, oh yes, yes, baby, come in my face. Yeah. She's always he probably gonna interrupt this conversation in a minute because that's what usually happens. I'm going live, so So the white liver woman, she gonna go a little. The white side, she goes hard. That's why light skinned women are freaky because a lot of times they got white blood, especially if she's mixed. If she's mixed, forget it. You know. But sisters, they're the most passionate of the bunch because they're passionate, and the more passionate they are, the more aggressive. So that's the white woman. Then we have another thing called a cock handler. I want to break that down to y'all soon too. So a cock handler is a man. It's an old school terminology because cock handler, like when they used to have cockfights to the dude is handling the main bird, the hen and shit, and they put the handles the cock. Right? But a cock originally is a poom poom, right? So a cock originally is a poom poom. That's what a woman got, and a man that's a cock handler. You look up the terminology, you're gonna see the real terminology of a cock handler. But the old school version is sexual, so it's a sling. So cock handler is more of a man that handles cock. He gets a lot of women. He gets a lot of sex. You know what I'm saying? Um, he gets a whole lot of sex. Hold on a minute about that. So you got a cock handler, and then you have, the cock handler. He kind of like disintegrated because a lot of dudes now got married, and what's happening with the cock handler, right? Yeah, no question. You got to put the cock handler. That motherfucker gets some pussy now. And the thing is, with the cock handler, he's a player. You know what I'm saying? But he attracts women. He can't even help it. Like he's always into some pussy, and he don't have a type. He just loves pussy. Like so that guy, when that guy gets married, he can't be both. Because if he's a cock handler and he's married, okay, cool, all right. He's a player. So if he's a player, he's gonna move like a player. You understand? But most men that become married from that time, 1960s or 70s, they was moving around like that. So a lot of y'all, if y'all was born in the 1960s or 70s, chances are you got a whole bunch of brothers and sisters that you don't even know about because they were cock handlers back then. Them niggas was just fucking everything. Pussy was a big deal. You meet a woman, brothers will tell you, hey, how you doing? Y'all chat, and you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? I remember that time a little bit because I remember with me, it was more like you still could meet a chick, roll up in a nice car back in the 90s. So kind of like stopped around that time. But remember back in the day, my pops used to say, listen, they go, they get a syphilis, they get a shot, they go get a STD, they go get a shot, and they can keep moving and they marry it. But once AIDS came in the game, it fucked the game up. Niggas is like, yo, I'm just gonna marry somebody just in case I die early and have somebody help me, yada yada yada. So the cock handler, that's what a cock handler. We're gonna do a thing about that soon too. Then we have the henpecked male. A henpecked You know, now again, chickens got a lot to do with this because a cock handler has a lot to do with a chicken, right? And then you got, you got. I'm gonna get deep on I'm gonna get deep on the cock handler soon. Let you understand the difference between a hen, you understand a rooster, shit like that, a female, But we'll get to that. So if a dude now, henpecked, back in the days in the 1950s, 60s, it was a popular terminology. So if a nigga like married a woman or married a hoe or married like a controlling woman, he was like he couldn't go nowhere, he couldn't do whatever. So it was a certain type of nigga that married a woman. You either had the henpecked man that married her, or you had the guy that was a cock handler. And the cock handler, he never stopped. You know what I'm saying? He never got out the game because he's a cock handler. That's his drug. You understand? So he had to have his vitamin, so to speak, whatever. So back then, the guy that was a cock handler, you knew a dude was a cock handler because he was in control and he was the boss in his marriage. His wife wasn't a peasant, but he was the boss. Sometimes he was even worse because sometimes he was kind of the abuser, but he was the boss. He was in charge. If he was a real henpecked, if he was a henpecked male married, she's the boss. so back then there was a reason why niggas got married. Like you loved the woman you was with. You got you a good woman that raised your kids and all that shit, and then on top of that, you may need some assistance when you get old. So there was a reason for that type of woman, you know what I mean? And with all due respect, there was just a need for her. So when the henpecked male married, there was no need. It was a need for her because she benefited from the henpecked because she's in control. So true players, like in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, these niggas was racking up because these niggas had, technology that hit hard. They was able to have their wife. She was a good wife. In most cases, she took care of the kids. She was a lady that raised the kids at home, and he was out there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? The henpecked, not saying he don't cheat, but he's less likely to. Because the only time he's going to cheat is if it's another controlling woman. You know what I mean? Like, she can get him from her. And the henpecked now was the guy that the woman was like kicking down the stairs. Like, you do what the fuck I tell you. He's like, yeah, okay, no problem, honey. Like, the guy's like, I got to ask my wife. That's a henpecked. So fast forward, these are the three main terminologies of the shit that happens in our communities. Today, we have the henpecked male. So people are like, well, Nate, are all men married henpecks? Today, yes. So that doesn't include me. Go figure. But the henpecked is married because he marries the woman now for society. He marries the woman for validation. The henpecked male marries the woman because she wants to get married. He doesn't marry because he wants to marry. Put right there. So the henpecked now, because social media, stuff like that, everybody's like, yo, I'm married, we doing our thing and all of this, and it really has nothing to do with doing this thing because at the end of the day, she's in control. I ain't been on U-turn with no kid there. So with that being said, she wants the marriage. Marriages are expensive now. Sweet 16. The daughter wants the sweet 16. The woman wants the big marriage. Niggas don't want no big marriage. The wife wants it. You understand? Now the cock handler, He'll do a big marriage because it's a celebration. I got my wife. I got one woman. He's different. He wants to do the big wedding, but the Henpeck, she wants to do the big wedding. See the difference? She's always in control. That. Just never forget that. Yeah, so shout out to Laura. Shout out to Lash Lloyd. What up, Lash? Shout out to Ken Thompson. So you got to know the difference between the two. So once now you know what I mean, difference, then you're able to know what you're dealing with, respectfully. Like, so these days, when you see a man that's married, most men are married or impact. So even if it's 2 or 3 motherfuckers, it's not. We still gonna say, if it's the majority, we're still gonna say all, because the majority rules, right? So, when you have a high percentage. So if you know a man and challenge me, if you know any married man that's in control, I mean, any married man that's in control, chances are he's a cock handler. You get it? A cock handler's in control. He's always in control. He's the boss. He's the Don Dada. He's the man of the. She's the king and she's the queen. That's just what it is. Like, what he says goes. You know what I'm saying? He don't fuck with you. She's like, all right, cool, but he's a protector. Henpecked male, he'll protect his wife too. Because he's a pussy. But he'll protect her. He got to be tough. He's got his feminine ways, but he's still a good guy. So there becomes an interesting mode of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Tom. So it's a lot. It's a lot to unfold. It's a lot to learn. It's a lot to see. So if you see a married man, I'm challenging you today. Show me a married man that's in control, and I'll show you. Show me a married man that's the boss in his marriage, and I'll show you a cock handler. Now, some people like this is go for relationships. Relationships too. Yeah. Relationships too. You still could be a henpecked, And I'm not saying henpecks don't cheat at all. I'm just saying they're less likely to because she's in control. You could have a bum nigga that could be in control with his wife, you know what I mean? Because he's a bum. She's probably scared, shit like that, But cock hand niggas that get pussy is always in control. You know what I mean? He's one way or another. Oh, we spring?
Right here, the bumps up and feel like stuff pushes like this.
Yeah.
Weak springs, look, it's hitting the bumpers. The bumpers right there?
I see it.
See it hitting right on it?
Yeah.
Springs are weak in the front.
That's what that crack is right there? What is a crack right there?
What
is that right there?
That's a rubber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the weight of the truck is sitting on it. So when you hit a pothole, you feel like something.
That's why the tires were worn out in the middle?
Yeah.
So it don't even matter to get no wheel alignment. That shit gotta be fixed. Springs?
There's some bitches to put in on.
The nose, right?
No, them springs? I'm scared to put in.
Really?
That shit fly and hit you, boy, and knock you the fuck all the way across the street.
God damn.
Huh?
Gotta get springs. Shout out to April. What up, April? Yeah, so understand the difference. So again, if you know a relationship, right, and there's a man and she's with a dude, he doing dirt, but yet you think she's in control. No, she's not in control because that's why he's moving around recklessly. So that's just a hot mess. You know what I mean? He could just be a bum nigga doing that. Then you have hobosexual. Let me get that. Hobosexual is a nigga that moves in with a woman, and he never has his own place. He always moves in with a woman. Um, always promises her an additive because he's there. He can't accomplish, or does he give a shit? Right. so, right. So you got a hobosexual. A lot of niggas. That's big in the black community, right? So it's a black, usually a man that he just moves from woman to woman. He don't give a fuck if he live on a couch. Um, he promised us he gonna get this big job, this big corporation's gonna hire him, and he never gets hired to do nothing. You know what I mean? Nobody ever puts him on the shit, right? So um, she in return gets disappointed because all of the shit that she ever was promised to get done never gets done. You understand? It never gets done because he can't produce. Because if he was able to produce, he would have never moved in with her. Now you have situations where a man could move in with a woman, and you know he could turn out to be, you know, damn. I was just talking about this bum ass nigga. He passed right by me. That's crazy. I just talking about this bum ass nigga, and he passed right by. You see how God works in mysterious ways? I'm having a conversation with y'all about the bum nigga, and he just fucking passed by me on a scooter. Fucking bum. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. So sometimes they'll tell you, well, he's a moving type of nigga, right? He never had his own place, so he may say, yo, fuck that. I'm not gonna move into your place. Let's get our place together. Your stupid ass is gonna be like, all right, let's get it together. Not realizing you might as well just let him move in because it's the same shit. He's gonna be a bum. He ain't gonna be able to produce shit, and he's gonna be a failure. And at the end of the day, they still didn't learn what this man is about, right? So again, so what do we have here? We have Henpecked male. We'll take it from the top, right? A little cute little thing passing over here. Um, Told him don't start it, dumb fuck. Niggas be riding scooters can't even afford a whip. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. No, she young. She too young. But anyway, so you have the cock handler, right? Now you got the white liver, you got the cock handler. So from the top, you got the white liver, you got the cock handler, you got the henpecked male, and last but not least, you have the hobosexual. Hobo, not homo. A homosexual is a nigga that sleep with men. A hobosexual is a woman that uses women for her financial gain and moves in with her, uses it for her financial gain. That's what it is. I'm sorry, I can't see the comments because I'm in the light. And now that I'm in the light, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I hate this shit. Shout out to Gail. Shout out to April. Yeah, I can't see shit on the stand phone. Sucks. So it's an interesting thing because these four elements, it's crazy. Is you may ask, well, does this all make sense? Yeah, it does because these are the four elements that hinder black people. Um, you know, shit, can a man marry a woman with a white liver? I mean, if that's his thing, you know what I mean? He just gonna have to satisfy her. keep her satisfied on a normal basis. Um, whichever way he gonna do it, he 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 got to be willing to go there. You know, how far he willing to go? You gonna let other niggas run a train on him? It could work. Not my thing personally, but then because every woman may think that, oh, I want to be like the white liver. You don't want to be the white liver to a nigga. Like you don't want to be that. You wanna some sort understand that if you are a white liver woman and you got the wrong type of nigga, like he ain't with that, it's gonna be a problem. For niggas always working and he trying to do his shit, he ain't really into fucking like that. So that's not gonna work. Gotta be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I can see another phone. So the opposite of hardworking woman, the opposite of a hardworking man is a bum. Well, a nigga that a bum don't necessarily mean you don't work. A bum is a nigga that just is useless. That's a bum. A nigga could be working. A nigga could be. You could have a nigga working literally.
I'm over there looking for you.
Oh
I thought
shit.
you was in the truck. Yeah, these have a nasty. All of them, I know for some strange reason. This, these here, I don't know where they lose antifreeze from. I could never find it. But I'm gonna read up on it because there's a plate in the middle of the 6-0
Right.
that leaks. You'll never see it.
And that's why, because this one you see it on the ground.
That's oil on the ground.
Oh, that's the oil of the.
Engine oil.
It is.
Yeah, hold it.
Okay, this is the same as the other day.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I had it on the
Look like,
hill. I had it on the hill. I didn't notice that.
yeah, it's the same way.
Okay, so that didn't come out. So what was
No,
that?
it's okay. You're good.
So what was that? The oil that was coming out?
Yeah, that's
And
that little black spot on the floor. That's oil in the back of the motor. The
you talking
rear
about the oil that was what color's the oil?
black.
No, this was like uh,
Antifreeze, yellow,
it looked
pink.
like this a little bit. It was kind of light color
Where was it coming from? The front or the back?
here,
If it's coming from somewhere here,
like
hold it. Because
like
these radiators will leak, you'll never find it either. Looks like you got a pretty new radiator up in here.
yeah, right.
Something's running too damn good to be. I don't see no leaks. That's the problem. The AC needs to be recharged.
With
That
the because the AC drops water, right? It doesn't drop oil.
got clear water.
Clear water, right? That wasn't that. It had like a little bit of substance to it. It wasn't water, but it was like light.
Very light, like no viscosity at all.
Yeah, like it was a little bit of elasticity, but not gooey. It was just like a little bit.
When you watch it, that's all. When you walk on the hill, it's different. You always gotta check stuff on the level.
Yeah, like on a level, right? I had it on the hill. I just
Yeah,
realized,
your AC from good.
right?
It needs to be either recharged or it's overcharged. One of the two.
Either recharge or overcharge. Okay.
Well, I ain't see shit underneath this bitch is dry.
Dry, right?
Except for the oil leak in the back.
Okay, and what's that oil leak?
From the rear main seal in the back of the engine. Between the engine and the tranny.
How far was that? There's sweat there, right?
No, it's leak drip.
Oh, drip.
Oh, you can't bend down, right?
No, shoulder. Oh, so okay. So let me take the position probably. Let's just say here.
Right. That's what you
That's what that is.
Would have a little viscosity to it.
Right.
But when the oil hit the ground and they dissipate next moment they come out, they look pink.
Yes.
The
Okay.
rear main seal in the back of the engine won't change it. Need a pair of front shocks and struts.
Front shocks and struts.
Spring. Front shocks and springs.
Front shocks and springs. Okay. Front shocks and springs. And how much is the real oil thing?
The rear main seal is gonna cost about $800 to get done. But you gotta take the transmission down.
Oh my God! What?
Some place they charge you more. Good thing it's not a four-wheel drive.
Right. It would have been worse. So the
Rear main engine seal.
rear main. Rear main engine seal, front shocks and springs. Shout out to True. Shout out to True. Thank you for that super chat, baby. Um, shout out to April. That's a figure of speech, homegirl or homeboy. I was always coming here with us, most respect. So I want to say, Nate, don't work hard. Stay on your mind lane too. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, y'all, no, 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 y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Chill, 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 chill. I didn't know y'all was wild. No, 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 no. I didn't know y'all was wild. No, 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 no. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, 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 no. Don't do that. I guess. Oh, okay. I see April and True was going back and forth. Nah, nah. Y'all can't do that. Nah, don't do that. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I gotta chill. Y'all members, you can't do that. I mean, I don't want nobody that can't handle somebody. You know what I mean? If you can't handle her, I ain't saying she's supposed to, but I'm just saying like, but I still gotta like y'all gotta no, chill, chill. Y'all gotta chill because what's gonna end up happening right now, people gonna be apprehensive to comment because they're gonna be thinking that you know, um, True is gonna be responding. Chill, chill out, chill. Right, it's from this. It's from here right here. From behind the wheel, right? Okay. Okay. Shit. So we priced that out, Mike. I'll be back. Hold, hold on, y'all. Chill, 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 Y'all chill. Y'all gotta chill. No. We don't have fights in the chats. You know what I'm saying? Especially at this time of day. Come on now. Ken just said y'all wilding in there. But you gotta understand, some of y'all are moderators. And you can stop that. You know what I'm saying? Chill. You got to chill, y'all. Chill. Oh no, we can't do that. Can't do that. No. All right. So, damn boy, God, mysterious ways. Telling y'all. The dirty niggas is out. No, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, those are the main things. So we're gonna start educating y'all on that. The white liver white woman, she's the reason why she takes black men. So she's powerful. A white woman with a white liver could take a black man away from his race. Facts. Right? Then you got the cock handler. You know what I'm saying? Not a player. Just because a nigga's a player don't mean he, you know what I mean? He just promising women that he sleep with them and shit and do this thing. That's a play. He just plays the game. But a cock handler, that's a whole different level of a nigga. You know, some of these niggas from the 1960s, 70s, them niggas got like 30 kids. That's a cock handler. You know what I'm saying? Or if he don't have a 30 kids, but he just had a lot of women because he got that funky chunk. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the henpecked male. You know, he can only be controlled. He's not in control, right? So you don't want to be that fucking loser, right? But a woman may have fun with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? She may have a good time with him because you could get a lot. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Um, so then you have, last but not least, and a lot of women probably had this, is that hobosexual, you know. He likes to move in and get fucking get your financial gain, you know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, true. We gotta be easy with that. You gotta be easy. Because you gotta remember, you see Kelly Price talking about black woman, this, black woman, that. Even though I know Kelly Price is busted and she deserved the comments, but I get what she was trying to say. She just too busted for it to connect. But we don't want y'all to do that shit here because if you start doing that here, then I gotta kick niggas out. I don't want to do that. You understand? I like y'all. I love y'all here, so but I don't want y'all arguing with my especially my members. My members, I can't do that. Members is a whole different level. Damn, something wrong with that nigga. Sad. Members, you know what I'm saying? Now, what your job is to do, true, especially you got to catch some of these clowns that say dumb shit. The members, just leave them alone. You see somebody with no wrench, then you grab them. You see somebody with one wrench, and you know they moderators still. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are. There's two different moderators. One could actually block you, but I gotta revamp that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do that. So be easy. Be easy. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention now that you as a black woman, who do you attract? Do you attract that fucking? Do you attract niggas that love non-black pussy and they love white women and they think white women are better than black women? Do you attract cock handlers? Do you attract henpecked males? Do you attract needy niggas that want to live in and move in with you? I mean, it all depends. Maybe you're attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Maybe you're attracted to that. So you gotta think about that also. Like this shit gets real, man. So think about it. Hit me up in the chat and be easy, y'all. Be easy. Cause when I let y'all rock in the chat, let y'all do what y'all do, but I don't want that shit going on every day. Unless y'all gonna pull up and use your voices and talk. And then that's the thing I'm gonna do with my members. Like I can't just block you. I just stop it. But what I could do is if there's a problem, matter of fact, I'll tell you one thing. Valley wants to talk to you one-on-one on a live stream. True. So she called, she told me that last night. She ready. So a lot of times people ain't gonna go for it. I'm letting you know right now. Probably gotta grab that 24 footer. I'll have to grab that bigger truck. It's too much couches. Yeah. 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 I think y'all should do that. I think when we have an issue like this, y'all gotta pull up and talk about it. Like go live. You ain't gotta you ain't gotta show your face if you don't want to. There ain't no big. We just need to hear your voice so we could go through a resolution. But that's how we eliminate the trolling. Because sometimes people be here disguised as whoever, and they really ain't that person. That's a little disappointing to me because it's like, you know, some of y'all, y'all could be coming in as a person, and then I start fucking with y'all. The next thing you know, it's like you don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna work on that too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me get my shit on. Come back. We're live from Brooklyn later, so stay tuned.